entitled to an opinion and you're so rude, or you wouldn't be telling barista workers that I'm
widely obnoxious.
Ma'am, you don't need to tell baristas that I'm because I have an opinion. Get your drink and go away. I can have an opinion like everybody else. Why are you entitled to an opinion and not me? You want to tell baristas I'm in?
Yeah, I'm telling them to be.
Well, guess what? You are. Get your drink and go. Get your drink and go. You can have an opinion. I can have an opinion. If you can have an opinion, I can have an opinion, ma'am.
Oh my goodness.
If you can have an opinion, get your drink and go.
So that's actually Herschel Walker's son, Christian Walker, behind that phone making a TikTok of singer Kehlani, who's going through the Starbucks drive-thru. And of course, that onslaught was completely warranted, right? No, absolutely not. We have some footage of what took place right before this interaction.
These flags from hell should have been removed 13 days ago. Pride Month is over. Where's my American flag? You're intolerant of how I identify as a freaking American. I'm gonna ask them if they need me to deliver a freaking American flag.
So Kehlani is a very public member of the LGBTQ+ community, and there you have Christian Walker outraged that there are pride flags at the Starbucks. And Kehlani watched him make that TikTok, and she spoke about what took place that wasn't recorded and uploaded to TikTok by Christian. Let's watch that.
Start recording when he actually started speaking to me. When he actually started speaking to me, it was, bitch, you're holding up the line, bitch, da-da-da-da, all this, bitch, that, right? At this time, I am on the phone with my therapist, having a virtual therapy session, coincidentally talking about people misplacing anger when they're mad at something else. And I'm just having this aha moment with my therapist, and I'm going, I know what you want to do. You want to get a reaction out of me so that you can go viral, and then you can pose this as some kind of take on people with my political stance or assumed political stance, and people from my community, people like me, etc., etc. Lo and behold, I get on the internet. There's this much of the interaction posted. And what is it? Leftist singer.
So obviously we have shown the footage of the whole story and everything that happened there, but she's exactly right. That's exactly how he framed it. He posted this to Twitter. This mediocre singer that everyone's forgotten about, Kehlani, told my baristas at Starbucks that I was an a-hole and to be safe around me. Well, I set them straight. I'm tired of these fake woke people being rude to everyone and acting like they're the good ones. So yeah, Kehlani's album that they just put out debuted #3 on the Billboard hip hop charts. It's a great album. So yeah, Christian Walker's wrong on that, but also just this whole story trying to make this about, people on the left are so intolerant and saying he should be entitled to his opinion. He is entitled to his opinion and behavior, and we're also entitled to interpret that behavior however we want.
Well, I at least know why he was at Starbucks, because that dude is thirsty. Okay, so he sees Kehlani and he's thinking, yes, I can get more fame off this. She's 1,000 times more famous than me. Dude, who are you? You're someone's son. That's not a thing. Like, what have you done on your own? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, when they were challenged on this, they're like, no, that's not true. He once won a cheerleading competition. Oh, did he? Well, that sounds amazing. That's also not a thing. Yes, a lot of our kids have won cheerleading competitions, chess competitions, spelling bees. Okay, that doesn't make you famous, and that doesn't make you credible. So as soon as he sees her, he's like, oh, that's something I can ride. Okay, so he's gonna make a video no matter what. He's gonna create a scene no matter what. Which gets to the earlier part of the thirst. He's gay, he sees pride flags, and he's like, oh, I'm outraged. Are you? Are you? Okay, no, you're not. All you want is so thirsty, so thirsty. So to double down on Jessica's point, right wingers are not as intelligent as us. That's obvious, right? So they'll say things like, I have a right to my opinion. That's why you can't call me an a-hole. No, those two things are not logically connected. Calling you an a-hole is my opinion. I also have a right to my opinion. You have a right to your opinion. You don't have a right to be popular. You don't have a right to have us like your opinion. You have to understand and explain simple concepts to people like Christian Walker. Do you understand the words coming out of my mouth, you child? All right, Mark.
Look, this Walker family, they serve up crazy like a short order chef, man. I don't know what's going on with the whole crew. The dad, Herschel Walker, is dumb as a sack of hammers. He may be new low. I mean, I would include Louis Gohmert. Who are some of the other ones who really just, are just serving up stupid? And Walker wants to serve in the Senate. Anyway, that's the dad. And obviously the son, it's a play for clicks. It's a play for attention. It's despicable because it exploits a situation that, I don't know. It's hard for me to get anything more than agitated that this guy moves the meter at all, because it's an utter waste of space, and it's a shame that that she had to deal with this to begin with.
Yeah, and if you notice, he said, "Oh, these fake woke people." I mean, how is that for hilariously ironic? Yeah. The guy's the fakest man you've ever met in your entire life. Everything he does is for clicks and outrage, etc. But why does he even have any oxygen, right? So, yeah, I mean, Herschel Walker is one of the dumbest guys in the country. You asked for more Republicans, Donald J. Trump. I mean, the fish rots from the head down. Okay, so I mean, and George W. Bush. I mean, we can go on and on. Name a Republican. The entire party is incredibly low IQ, and usually they're proud of it. They're like, oh yeah, we don't have no stinking elite education, okay? All right? Oh, so we don't believe in science. We think 99% of the scientists that say climate change is real, we don't believe the scientists. The vaccine they say is real, we don't believe the scientists. They say evolution is real, we don't believe the scientists. You know what happens if you don't believe scientists? You're an idiot. If you think 99% of the world's scientists are consistently wrong and have a conspiracy to create the idea of climate change when it doesn't exist, or any of those other issues, you are an unintelligent person. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm in the news business, and that's the news. And so this guy going in there with this fake outrage, fake everything. So why does he have the oxygen? Because of the right-wing media. So they're like, oh, that's a gay black kid, and he's attacking other people who are gay, he's attacking other people that are black. Oh, that, as Ezekiel Elliott would do. Okay, like, that's time to eat. Okay, Fox News loves that, right-wing media loves that. So they're like, okay, hey, rando cheerleader, come here, we're gonna make you famous. Okay, now say all those terrible things about gay people, say all those terrible things about black people. We found the perfect idiot, and that's Christian Walker.
Yeah, and instead of us being outraged, like how could Christian Walker say any of this stuff? This is awful. Kehlani didn't even give him a reaction. She didn't even go off on him like I think he wanted them to. And so this whole situation is working against him, because everyone that he wanted to trigger with this is now saying it's very obvious you're just doing this for attention, and we would rather not give it any time or space. And I'm really happy that the online discourse was really about that. Kehlani did a really good job posting to their TikTok saying, hey, this is what went down. I just wanted the workers to be safe and warn them. But of course, Christian Walker wanted attention. He's a member of this community as well. He's pretending to be outraged for likes and for views. And I think it's good that he was called out for exactly that.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.